Okay, guys, what are you looking at? A truck. And we are at a rest area here in Maryland, right off I-95. And there's a lot of cars, a lot of trucks here parked. And the leaves are still in that color change mode, as again, we're in the fall season. But, part of traveling is learning to take breaks. Not too long of breaks, unless you're going to sleep. Because then you'll lose momentum. But, stop, take a 15-minute break, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, check your phone, whatever you're going to do. And this is a nice area where you can see there's a lot of outdoor space. There's some tables there. Most of these rest areas off I-95 have a lot of outdoor space, picnic tables, etc. But the main thing is stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, and refocus your mind. And then off you go. And that's where we're headed here. And you're looking again at these fall colors, and we're pushing forward. And you're going to see a lot too. There's a lot of truckers here at this one. And so these truckers here that you're going to see to your right, they're in the overflow section. And so nomads and truckers have one thing in common. We're on the road a lot, and we sleep in our vehicles. Truckers are on their job. Nomads are traveling from a point to a point. And so this is why many nomads watch truck driving channels, or truck drivers watch nomad channels, because we pretty much live the same lifestyles, just different reasons. There's plenty of truck drivers. I don't want to say plenty, I don't know the percentage, but I've met a couple of truck drivers that live out of their truck, because the cab of the truck is set up almost like an RV, as far as they have a refrigerator, they have a bed, they have heating and cooling. So, that's the Class B, basically, but, you just got an 18-wheeler behind it. I see there's a travel trailer. Travel trailers and bigger RVs have to park next to the 18-wheelers because they can't fit in a regular spot. And sometimes that causes contention between the two. I'm not sure. I've never had a big RV. I don't plan to. But either way, we are headed south down to Florida, starting in New Jersey. And we're just going to take it one step at a time. How do you do anything in life? One step at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. Just start. Incrementally take breaks, and then incrementally move forward. Once in a while, you take a big leap, big chunk out of something, and then that's it. Just take your time, though. Drive safe. Use wisdom. Don't rush. When in doubt, let them pass you. If you're lost, don't make a quick U-turn and get in an accident. Just wait till the next exit. But now with Google Maps and most things, you shouldn't get lost that much. And you could pretty much do the trip from New Jersey to Florida, just all I-95 south. When you get to Washington, D.C. area, there's some turnarounds, different routes that you can take to. It's like a big circle to get around, like the circle stretch of highway and this hug the coast more. But it all depends on the traffic patterns and what's the quickest route. But in a basic term, you can take the highway I-95 all the way south from New York to Florida. Okay. And that's it, guys. Again, the road is a duality. What does that mean? The duality is the road is this great adventure, this great open space of new things, okay, which births creativity. At the same time, the road is this tiresome, endless journey that wears you out. The road is that duality, and that's why the road, for most people, they won't stay on it full-time, long-term. I'm talking about more than 5 years. But I've touched on that before, so I'll touch on enjoy this sky, enjoy the beautiful weather. If you're housebound, if you're sick, injured, or elderly, or just not able to be on the road, enjoy the sights. Let's do this thing. Okay, let's stay focused. Keep your mind in a positive state. Why? Because, your mindset's a big part of life. It's not everything. Obviously, you got to do the work. There's logic, there's knowledge. But when you find yourself going too negative, depressed, sad, angry, you got to pull yourself back. You got to be like a lifeguard at the beach. And when you have thoughts that go too negative, you have to blow the whistle of your mind and say, no, let's be thankful. Come back in from that deep end of depression. When you get too sad, you got to blow the whistle. You're the lifeguard of your mind. Say, no. Let us focus on one step at a time. Don't get overwhelmed with sadness. And so, if you don't do that, if you don't take every thought captive, your thoughts will keep you captive the rest of your life. And that's the part of psychology or spirituality that you cannot learn in a mathematical equation. Okay? Because humans are not just logic, they're emotion. So to look at humans as strictly science experiments would be completely unscientific. Because if you study humans, you recognize that they're not just a scientific equation. They're also an emotional being, psychological, spiritual, etc. So you need both. You need science, spirituality, psychology, all these things to keep the human in a good state to allow them to maximize their being, their life. Okay? And that's what we're talking about in this video. Keep pushing forward, okay, and take it one step at a time. Manage your time, manage your day. It's a little bit harder when you're on the road. You're not going to be able to do as much structured things as you're normally doing because you're in an environment that has a lot of variables on the road. There's not a constant, okay? So you got to adapt a lot. It takes a lot more out of you than a regular routine where you're within 15 minutes of all your resources and you're just flowing through your normal things. At 7 o'clock I go to Starbucks, at 9 o'clock I go to gym, at 10 o'clock I do this for work, at 12 o'clock I take lunch. You're not doing that on the road. There's a different protocol. Why? Because it's not a constant environment, it's a variable environment, meaning things are not static. You're not static, you're moving, and therefore your environment is moving. You have to adapt, and that takes energy, that takes a mindset, that takes the lifeguard mentality. Pull yourself back, keep yourself focused, so it's not for everyone, okay? The idea seems to be for everyone. Oh yeah, it's a great adventure. The reality is different. The idea and the reality of life are always different. You gotta just be realistic while maintaining optimism, okay? So but either way, guys and girls, we did it. What did we do? Well, I made another video and I tried to share something that mattered. I hope that it helped. If it did help, click that thumbs up. You want to support the channel, click that blue join button, get unlimited access to all my live feeds. Check out my playlist, which has thousands of free videos. Share the video with people you know, help the channel grow. Leave a comment below, something positive. And that's it, show up even when you're sad, show up even when you're scared, show up. Why? Because if you don't show up, your life gets worse. And if your life gets worse, it's harder to be the lifeguard. Why? Because now you got more people in the deep end, more thoughts in the deep end. The more you show up, the less thoughts are negative. Why? Because you're doing things, you're at least being productive. Idle time is devil's playground, and there's going to be a lot of sad thoughts swimming in that deep ocean, and it's very risky. So remember that on your journey through this world, okay, and hopefully that will help you. Okay, I'll see you guys and girls in the next video. Peace.